Hey YouTube, Kira Toy here, bringing you guys another episode of Kira Mail. Picked up a good amount of mail today that saved up for you guys to open up and see what I got. A lot of them are trades. Got a couple from envelopes of cards I'm ordering for deck profiles and whatnot. So let's go ahead and jump right in. So we'll go ahead and go straight from the pile. The first one is from Alter Reality Games. So this is obviously not a trade, but some cards that I ordered. So I want to be careful. I know they use the paper when they do their trades. I always try to be careful not to, actually destroy the cards that are in it. So let's see what they sent this. Okay, for the first one, I think, did they only send, I think this might be just a Sylvan Hermitry. Yep, according to the envelope, just a single Hermitry. But my girlfriend Marissa is actually working on building a Sylvan deck, which when she finishes, I think will be very cool for a deck profile. So we picked up all the remainder that she needed on line, just as an easy order, since a lot of the Sylvan stuff isn't expensive. So we'll definitely be bringing you guys that deck profile once that deck gets finished. I think she pretty much had everything. She just needed a couple Hermitries, Sylvan Charities, and the deck is finished. But definitely excited to bring you that deck. And next up, I think this is another envelope from ordering cards online. Check the paper. Yep, this is actually, I think, the remainder of the stuff we ordered, the Sylvan Mountains, and we actually needed just a little more from the buyer, so I thought Digusto Guldos is always cool. I'm a big fan of the Gustos, so we picked that up as well, just to even out the order, so we had enough on it to make the sale. Because I always love when they send these top loaders, because they're really good for sending out trades, that's for sure. But let's see, I think the next one is actually a trade, so we'll go ahead and open this one up. I usually always save the envelopes for my trades, so I have records of how many sales I've done with people, depending on the trade. But yep, this is from James Keller. He sent me a rescue ferret for our trade, so I'll be sure to be sending out your end of the trade. Very, very nice. Always a fan of the rescue ferret. It's definitely worth the investment of Secret Rare, I think, for Code of the Duelist. So very, very nice. And I'll separate the envelopes that are from trades. Obviously, I don't keep the ones from sales. There's really no reason for me to keep those records. But Mason Holterman, I've actually done quite a good amount of trades with him. He might have actually been featured in other episodes as well. But he sent me some Ancient Millennium cards, 2 Relinquished Fusion, and the Desperado Barrel Dragon. I still want to give you guys a Relinquished deck profile as well, which I think I just need to put the deck together, honestly. I think I have like everything I need for the deck itself. I just need to put it together, which isn't too hard. Just need to come up with some ideas of it as well. And I know a lot of you have been asking for it. I think it's actually the last deck profile I need to do from the Legendary Duelist pack that we just got recently. But I'll get around to doing that eventually for sure. Next up is from Caesar Terry. Now, if I saw correctly, this envelope was like slowly coming undone. There was like a very weak stick on the back of it. But looks like he sent me some Vanguard, and I have to stress enough of this because when you send cards like this, you can see the sleeve made me nervous enough as it is, but if you don't send in a top loader, you always risk, damage to the card, so I always stress top loaders aren't that expensive. Definitely send in a top loader, no matter what the card is or how many cards you're sending. It's always safer that way for you not to risk damaging your cards otherwise. But I think this card should be safe nonetheless. I'll have to further inspect it later. And I think we got another, this is another sale envelope. So go ahead and check this one out. Definitely stocked up on a lot of envelopes. Yep, more Vanguard from this one. Dudley Jessica, play set of that. Just a rare, but wanted to pick it up. So, but once again, love these soft, flimsy top loaders. They're good for holding a lot of cards, that's for sure. And those quick and easy envelopes from the ones that aren't trades. I think this one's actually another trade that I waited for. So we'll go ahead and be careful enough to rip it open. Nope, that's not too careful. But I'm going to use a different bubble mailer anyway when I send his out. But, yep, oh, okay, I think I was pretty excited for this trade. He sent me a good amount for what I'll be sending him back. Crystal Bond, This is actually an extra one because I was looking for the last one for my deck. Another Rescue Ferret as well. Very, very nice. Need the last one for my deck, and I actually pulled one from a pack I bought. So this is an extra Crystal Bond that'll be for trade, but people do want them because I know people are going nuts for the Crystal Beast cards, that's for sure, as of late. What else do we got? I think this, I said I was done with the ones, but I do have a good amount of ones ordered from the mail. Let's go ahead and open this one up. Paper again. Ignore all that private information. But I picked up some extra Cyberse stuff as well. Actually traded some of my extra stuff from my deck to someone. So I needed the ROM Claudias and the Drag Connects. I didn't know Drag Connect was coming in the Star Pack, but either way, I didn't want to buy more Star Packs to pull them. I could just order them. Definitely going to need these still for the Cyberse deck, in my opinion, when I give you guys that deck profile. These cards are still very viable, no matter what new support we get, until we see that structure deck. But I will be giving an update to the deck for Flames of Destruction when we receive it as well. Plus more top loaders. Very nice. So how many do we got left? Saving the package for last. We've got one envelope here from Stephen Dobash. Actually done a good amount of trades with him as well, just like Mason. So very nice traders. And yeah, I was excited for this one. This is the Earthbound, Ultimate Rare Earthbound Immortals. After my Earthbound deck, I wanted to pick up some Ultimate Rare Earthbound Immortals, and he sent me Chaku Chalua and Coco Pakapu, and he also sent me some Mistletanes because I'm getting ready for Dragoonides with that new support as well. But I have these two as ulti, and I have an Ultimate Rare Wiracocha Raska. So if I can get a complete set of the Ultimate Rares, I think I'll be set and ready because they look so, so nice as Ultimate Rare. Especially Coco Pakapu. I think they did him the best in Ultimate. Plus he sent me, I think it's the 2 Mistletanes. Yep, 2. So we're all set there too. Just need to pick up, I think, one more Dragon Ravine, and I'll be all set to go for that. But lastly is the last package that I picked up. I need to actually grab a X-Acto knife real quick. So just a sec. You guys can hear me in the background running over to grab it. He actually said that this would be coming today, so that's why I decided to save this as the final package I received for Hero Mail. I hope I didn't slice any cards when I open this, but that would be my own fault anyway. But there we go. I didn't expect it. I think he said he sent it in a deck box, and I honestly don't remember what I have to trade this guy, but I know what he sent me. But he really taped it up, which I don't mind. Just makes it harder to open on the video, obviously. It looks like they all shot out of the deck box regardless, so hopefully everything is safe otherwise. But honest Neos, and he sent me what is a 6 Samurai core. So the deck box looks destroyed though, so if you're wanting that back, I don't think it can be used again. But let's slowly pick out everything from the inside of here. Slowly and carefully. I think some of these are actually stuck on the tape, if you guys can see that. Careful. Yep. I think it's all safe though. That box out of the way. Deck boxes and whatnot. All trash everywhere. But he sent me what is basically a core for 6 Samurai deck. I already have 6 Sams, but people are always looking for that stuff. Honest Neos as well was cool. The Shiens, Shadows, the Fumas, the Kizarus, Hatsumis, Kagekis, all the good stuff. So I'll organize that core later and get that taken care of. And all the other trades that I have to send out as well, I'll be taking care of those today as well. But other than that, I think these are just paper notes just for that protection. But like I said, I think the deck box has seen better days. If it was destroyed during the trip or not, I'm not sure, but he did request that I send that back to him. But all in all, very happy. I was going to have another envelope along with this Cyber support, but was kind of disappointed that he didn't get it got to me and the envelope was ripped open, which one thing I stress hard enough when you are sending out envelopes, make sure they're sealed properly because you don't know who can, try and open them, try and take stuff from them. It was actually from a seller, which means, I trust the seller as a whole since they're running a business, but they actually was ripped open by the envelope, which makes me think someone either, ripped it open beforehand and took out the cards, which they're really cool, gave me a refund and whatnot, but you have to be careful when mailing trades. Be safe, make sure they're taped up right, secure. That's the one thing I stress the most, because if they get lost, then, both sides suffer, because the one person doesn't get what they want and the other person missed out. But still fun to mail. I love doing cure mail. I love trading with people online. It's a full enjoyment of mine. And best way to trade for some unique cards that you might not be able to find at your locals as well. But I love doing these episodes for you. I think this is actually episode 5 now, so hope to continue a lot more of these with the trades I do. And until next time, don't forget to like and subscribe. And Kira Twig out.